Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, Tiger?
What's going on, man?
What? Money making Monday, ain't it?
Yes, sir. This is episode 25.
Yeah, quarter.
Hey, what is it? Educational Monday, money making Monday. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
talking about the halving today.
Mm-hmm. Halving.
Yeah.
What is a halving, man? What's
Hey,
halving?
we definitely finna go into it.
Sir.
Yes,
What
sir.
everybody thinking? What is halving?
If you ain't sure, we're gonna break it down short and sweet.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, just a little image of what the halving is. So Bitcoin halving explained. Imagine Bitcoin is like a loaf of bread. Bitcoin, of course, is digital money. New Bitcoins are created through mining, and every 10 minutes, a fresh loaf or new Bitcoins are baked as a reward. Now what's halving, like you just mentioned, every 4 years, the amount of bread or Bitcoin reward miners get is cut in half. So if they used to get two loaves of bread, when the halving year comes, it turns into one loaf. Why does that matter? It means new Bitcoins are created more slowly. That makes Bitcoin more scarce over time. And when something is more scarce, it can become more valuable. Bitcoin halving is when the reward for creating new Bitcoins get cut in half. It happens every 4 years and it's designed to make Bitcoin more rare and valuable over time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great illustration. And I would say another way you could kind of look at it too, just kind of think of like I don't know, just think like with your parents or Christmas time or something, you go to your parent or grandparent. And let's say today they give you $10. Then they like, man, you getting older. So look, 4 years from now, they're gonna give you $5. In the next 4 years, they're gonna give you $2.50. You know,
Mhm.
that's kind of way of thinking of it. Like as Bitcoin gets older, it's just kind of like, as you're growing up, your parents and stuff, they give you less and less. But
And the only difference with that is they giving you fiat, which is infinite versus
whew, that make it even worse, don't it?
hey, but this right here, because of the scarcity, at least by them decreasing it, it increase or can potentially increase in value. Of course, the more people that uh use it, of course, is going to increase.
Yeah. And
Um,
yeah, like I said, this is just another article just kind of illustrating the picture. Yeah, this right on Investopedia.
uh-huh.
But yeah, it's basically saying the same thing. It's just talking about how the reward gets cut in half. Um, the last one we just had was April the 20th
Hmm.
last year, so roughly a year ago, really.
Hmm.
And then the last one is in 2140, and that's when all the Bitcoin will be mined by then. But yeah, and as far as miners, those that are in the stock market, you may have heard of Marathon Digital, Riot, um,
Hut 8.
yeah, Hut 8 Mining. Uh, there's so many of them. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank, but yeah, for those that you can trade. We talking about mining, like you can actually trade the miners,
Hmm.
the stock.
Shoot, it's even people, you can mine yourself, you know. It's of course not as easy as it used to be. Um, but you can actually mine yourself.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, this another illustration shows the first halving was November 28th, 2012. The reward went from 50 Bitcoin to 25 Bitcoin. That's crazy. That was just 2012. And the second one was July 9th, 2016. The reward cut in half from that 25 to 12 and a half. Third halving, which was it was COVID, May 11th, 2020. Reward was cut to six and a quarter. Then this past halving last year, April 19th, it was cut from six and a quarter to 3.125 Bitcoin. Then the next one will be April 17th, 2028. So roughly 3 years from the day, roughly,
Hmm.
be the next halving. It's gonna get cut down to one and a half, a little bit over 1.5 Bitcoin. Like it's just crazy, just from 2012 to now. It's cut from 50 Bitcoin to now 3.125. You
Or
know,
6.2. Yeah, you're right. 3.125, and it's gonna go to 1 point.
yeah, that's crazy to think of it like that. And this kind of just further illustrates each one. Like the first halving in 2012, you see the block reward, it's cut to 25. And you see the price before the halving, man, $12.35
Sickening.
one call. Then 1 year later it was $964.
Mm-hmm.
Second halving, Bitcoin was 663 before the halving. A year later, $2,500. Then the third halving, COVID time, it was what, May? Yeah, May
May
11th.
11th. Mm-hmm.
And this one that just passed.
Look at that one though, 8,500 before,
Oh
and
yeah,
then after it peaked up to 69 racks. Like they can't
yeah,
like the price is crazy. 663 dollars to 2,500, 8,500 to 69 racks.
yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, you looked at 2016 halving, so it basically 4x. Six times four, so it basically 4x. And this one basically 8x. The COVID year, like that's yeah, that COVID period, that was a different. It was just so much money floating around.
Mm-hmm.
Where really, I don't want to say it's an anomaly, but we'll see over the next few halvings. But I don't think we're gonna get another 8x jump like that. Like that was just, we was they printed all that fiat, all them refund checks, and I mean stimulus checks, excuse me, and all that PPP and all. They just pumped all them zero interest loans and stuff they were giving to institutions. That was just a lot of money they just put out there.
Mm-hmm. It's hard to 8x too when it go from, when it's 80,000, it ain't like 8x and from 8,000, so it's 8x from 80. Hey, that's a big jump. Like 8,000 to 69,000, obviously a big jump, but
Yeah,
where
but
it's at now.
yeah, and it's so crazy because the previous one, only did a 4x jump. Like that's what's weird. Like you would think, it would decrease. That's why I said that COVID time, that was a not. I don't even, it's I don't want to say a fluke, but that's just crazy. I mean,
Hmm.
you would think this percentage gain would be more, than the 2020 halving gain. And see, ooh, that's a jump right there. Good God,
Yeah,
$12 to 1,000.
that's
That's
what
a
I'm saying. $12 to 1,000.
that's
That's
a
a huge jump, but it's still just 1,000. But to be able to jump 8x from 80,000, like $12, a lot of people can still purchase it. Like, you can't even go to Chick-fil-A for $12 no more. Now that was 2012, so you could probably get, a meal and a milkshake in 2012 for $12, whereas now, it might cost you a dub to do that. But 80,000, like whether it was 2012 or it's now 2025, 80,000, that's it's a slim number of people who can actually purchase a whole coin. That's why we say sats and crypto, because the number is just increasing significantly.
yeah. And I say the only difference, well, not the only difference, but the main difference though now is though you got these whales in here now.
Mhm.
So I mean, not saying it's gonna 8x, but like you got BlackRock and all these multi-trillion-dollar companies,
Mhm.
that can, you think in 2012, like
Mm-mm.
it wasn't no BlackRock and
Mm-mm.
that stuff wasn't even a thing as far as in, Bitcoin. They was talking junk about it.
They're going right. It was a
Netflix
threat.
and all that, but
It was a threat.
yeah,
That's what it was then. It was a threat. Now, hold up. Before you go to that next picture, I remember when we was talking about this, it said something about 2032 in this article right here.
oh yeah, yeah, that's a good call. Yeah. Yep. As of 2032. 99% of the total Bitcoin supply will be mine. So in
You could
7 years,
basically two more halvings,
yeah, the six halving.
two more halvings. So we got 2028, and then we got the one that's coming up. I mean, the one that's following that,
2030.
99%.
Yeah. Yeah, Bitcoin, I'm gonna say Bitcoin gonna be at probably about 1 million by then.
Mm,
Yeah,
that's what you're saying?
yeah. Hey, yeah. If we still on here by then, yeah, this will be clipped up. $1 million by the sixth cycle. Yeah. Yes, sir.
I was over here trying to find this video of this guy who used to mine the Bitcoin back in 2011. He said he used to mine like a Bitcoin a day. Uh,
Oh yeah. I know a
you saw
video.
that video? Yeah, I was trying to see if I can find it um and see if we can clip it up. But yeah, this right here. So the next Bitcoin halving. So Genesis, so the creation of it, that was I think what 0809, right after the the real bad crash, block reward 50. Then that's we just been saying 4 years later, it got cut in half to 25. 4 years later, it went to 12.5. The last halving, or well, now since it's 2025. So 2020 went to 6.25. We are here now. You see it going to 3.15. 2028, it's 1.5. And like you said, 2032, like the article said, 99% of the Bitcoin are going to be, out because you see it's not even one anymore. It's point 0.7, then point 0.3, then point 0.1, then point 0.09. Like
We're gonna be knocking on the door of 1 million by then, man. I'm telling you. Because if we had just say if this cycle top at I don't know, let's say 130, 1 4, I don't know, whatever. I think we can hit 1 million by that 2 cycles from now.
by 2032.
Yeah. Because if we hit say 130 this cycle, say next cycle we hit say we hit 300. And then yeah, I think we could get close to 1 million by that 2032 cycle. That's why hey the name man, if I just look, just get what they say, point one Bitcoin, or more if you can.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
point one, because we get to 1 million, that's 100,000. Uh,
Now,
as far
what
as
would
USD.
what you say?
I said, yeah, as far as USD, that'd be
Right.
$100,000.
I would say now what would 100,000 buy you? We can't say, but it will be. They get to 1 million and you got point 0.1, like you just said. It's 100. It's 100. And so look here. April 12th, 2011. Golly, these prices sickening. So yeah, this is just a chart from, April 12th date. 2011, 86 cent. Get your whole coin. From then to now, it's up almost 10 million%. April 12th, 2012, $4.92 would have got you a whole one. 13, 117, 14, 420, 15 had a little pullback to 235. And so 12 was a halving, uh 16 was a halving, and then 20 was a halving, 2024. So 2016, 425, 2017, 1216, 2018, uh 7,916, 2019 on this day, 5,000, and so on and so forth. But as you can see on the sides, as far as the percentages, hey, don't try to wait to buy Bitcoin, man. Buy Bitcoin and wait because as you can see, you zoom out, it might be down this particular day. Like, yesterday we did a DCA portfolio and it was down as far as Bitcoin was for the day. But you zoom out, and the longer you buy, we just started DCA portfolio, what, 6 weeks ago. So,
Hmm.
we zoom out, or next year this time,
Mm.
I think they say 86% of portfolios are in the profit for Bitcoin, like of wallets, Bitcoin wallets, 86%, you know. And I'm sure the ones that's not in profit have been bought within the last 12 months,
As far as
So
what you saying? Oh, you saying Bitcoin? Wallet.
correct, correct.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. 86% of Bitcoin wallets
Yeah.
are in profit. And I'm sure the 14 that's not, I'm sure that's ones that have been purchased within the last 12 months.
Yeah. It was
Really, really,
100,000.
I was say really probably the last 3 months because if
Mm-hmm.
you bought 12 months ago, I think it was like 50. Or we can look right here. 2024 was at 67,
You'll be in the
April
green.
12th. So if you bought on April 12th last year, you in profit right now. So it's probably the last 4 months or so.
Yeah, this chart, like you said, this chart just shows it. Just buy,
Yeah,
set it and forget it, as they say. Just keep
yeah,
buying.
yeah.
Once this thing get up, hey, we're gonna all be toasting, cheers, and everything else. Yes, sir.
Don't wait to buy and wait.
Yeah, I like
Same.
buying weight, man.
Yeah, this ain't financial advice, but hey, if I'm talking to a family member, this is what I'm telling them.
They gonna listen.
You know how it is. Some might, most probably won't.
They don't listen. Okay. Pull up on that G wagon on them, man.
Come on, man.
The wagon on 'em. Yes, sir. But yeah, we appreciate everybody tuning in. You done made it this far. Hit that subscribe, hit that
Yes,
like.
yes, sir.
Yeah, get us in the algorithm, man.
Hey, like, share, and subscribe. We definitely appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir.
We'll be back. See y'all soon.
Yes, sir.